Hello, everybody. We hope you are having a great weekend. Happy July. No, it was July last week too. But hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We appreciate you. Bunky, gotta go. Bunky is going to be attending a concert, and we get to stay in the car. But have fun with that. In the meantime, let's see. Sorry about the angle if it's crooked. It's on the dashboard, so. For the record, I'm not. Give me a moment. Why don't you go out the other side? Okay. What was I saying? But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you. Dark Lord Minute, hi. Joe fixed it for you. Great to see you. Robin Hood Homestead. I'm really hoping my Wi-Fi holds up. It looks like it's pretty good this time. Every other time we've done this in the car and the Wi-Fi's been awful, we've been driving. So, Grace NYC, it is great to see you and Ann Philbeck. Robin Hood Homestead, hi. Grace NYC. I'm gonna lock the door. Stop doing that. Troy Sutton, it's great to see you. Lock. Good world, thank you so much for being here. Lewis Acre Farm, Karma. It was already locked. She just made Trey unlock the door just so that she could tell her to lock it. Oh, there, there goes my Wi-Fi. It's hot in here. Good world, hello. It all adds up. You should like get finished with that immediately. Trying to get caught up. The cat and I are melting. It yeah, what how hot is it by everyone? I think right now the car said the car says 78 degrees right now, so I'm taking it. Because it was much worse the other day. No, it's cold. Or it's hot. Stop. Not for nothing Homestead. Hello. Eating a chocolate ice pop. It's humid out. Trey's having a mixer from Culver's. Not for nothing Homestead. Some areas of Nevada got snow for the start of June. Wow. We're always doing something this year. That's the funny part. Like last year was so sedentary. Is that the word? But we were always doing stuff at home. Like we're always in the car this year. There's a troublemaker in the driver's seat. She has the audacity to have her feet up on the dashboard eating ice cream. No, wrong word. Yeah. BNS Odyssey, making a t-shirt quilt. Get to sit down and watch now. Very cool. Jen's Hobby Nook. Driving is different than being parked. I failed my driver's test over the weekend. I didn't even get out of the parking lot. You got another one scheduled. She is. She has a lot to. No, you can't. I don't know if she's growing because we thought she was 5'10" and she went to a doctor's appointment and they said she's 5'8". I don't think they can hear you. I am 5. I don't. I'm gonna turn off the AirPods. I don't. Okay, what about now? Okay, cool. I don't know why every single time I use AirPods.
I'm guessing.
I don't know what happened.
Did you kick us, Jesse?
I did not. He doesn't have access. He doesn't have.
I did not. Us.
I didn't even touch anything. It's 103 degrees here. It's so hot, dude.
Yeah, now that I'm done eating ice cream, it is getting hot. The wind from nowhere. It's like
we are at 90. Wow. It's 90 there. It's 90 there.
I don't know what temperature.
Hey, Ronson Wagner. 96 there. Wow. I haven't got AC on.
Y'all be baking out here.
You do need to have AC.
That is very important. It is very hot.
It's so hot, dude. I feel like I can't have it that
long.
long.
So like you don't have your AC in your hair, so you're just sitting here, and my hair is blowing. Like it's like those scenes in cartoons where there's that one overly dramatic character whose hair is like always blowing in the wind.
You're pretty dramatic.
What, compared to you?
86 feels like 90 in Minnesota.
Ooh.
It's the only way to eat ice cream. Was this in reference to the feet on the dash?
Probably.
Hey, Rebecca touched by yarn.
I took my feet off the dash, just by the way. This is not my car.
Yeah, so it turns out she didn't have AirPods, which means I don't actually need these either.
Back in the case that you hid under the hat and assumed I had.
I assumed you had it. You're supposed to be responsible. Someone needs a new measuring tool. Yeah, that's the thing, because on ours, touching the floor, she's at least 5'9". So we're not sure.
I was 5'10".
We don't know.
We do know.
I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not. I feel like we have everything figured out. The only thing is that the sun is right there, and this thing is not helpful in the slightest.
I wonder if...
Yeah, see, he doesn't have access.
Yourself a rad haircut with the shadow.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Hey, Joy. $83. Yours is still broken. That's not good.
Well,
90 outside.
74 degrees inside. Yeah, that's nice.
It's hot, dude.
It's really not that
It's really hot. It's not hot coming out. I don't know what's going on.
See, this is your problem. You choose to wear long sleeves in the middle of summer. And then you're just like, it's so hot.
I had one day. We went swimming one day. And my shoulder's peeling. So, yes, I'm wearing long sleeves.
My shoulders are peeling, too. You don't see me.
I don't tan well. I don't tan well. I just, like, shed. Like fish.
Like snakes.
We're not going to show a snake or anything, but we do. The one we were talking about last week is not venomous, apparently. So just as an update.
He's a hognose.
It's a hognose, and she named it fish because the only kind of animal we can have inside.
The only inside animals we're allowed to have are fish. So I named the snake fish, and
stop honking! Her knee hit the steering wheel.
I need the steering wheel.
Mike's Cat at Gardening. Hello, Butler Family Farm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe turn the truck around so the sun is at your back, but then it will be like directly.
This implies that Kayla knows how to parallel park.
I don't know how to parallel park, and I don't
like
know how to do so reverse.
I want gloves like this. Look at that.
I have gloves like that. How
about the little...
No, they're talking about AC. No, we don't. No, we don't. We are parked. They're at a concert.
Trie doesn't know how to drive because Kayla hasn't finished taking her driver's
Did the
test.
concert start?
Yeah. They took a break. That's why I waved at Jack.
Oh, okay. Butler Family. I already said that. Sorry. Fish do not shed. Fish, the proper noun, who is the name of an animal, sheds.
Fish the snake.
I was trying to toe along that because I think from last week there were some people who didn't like snakes.
I thought they didn't like seeing snakes.
We didn't show one last week.
We showed a picture of snake.
Oh. Hey, Wildlife, thanks so much for being here. Never park it to the sun. It makes the dashboard brittle, too.
I didn't know that. Good tip for the new driver.
Oh. Okay, so the thing with that is anytime we park, it's in a parking lot and you can't avoid the sun. So anytime I've, ever tried parking, there's not really much I can do to avoid that. I'm afraid of snakes, but I know there's a purpose for them. Yeah, a little bit, too. I just don't like them.
I'm not.
But I'm going to go ahead and...
Motorcycle.
Motorcycles are loud.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and bring up the co-hosts.
When I'm older, I'm going to get a motorcycle just because I know it's going to bother you.
Yay, thank you. It actually went live. Good. Right before we left, I tried to make it live. And then...
Realized it was private.
And then it was still private, so then we had to do it again. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, wow. Hi, Resourceful Living Homestead.
I feel like I saw that a while back.
A black snake eating the... Oh my god.
Wasn't it like a really big one and it got in your chicken coop? I think I remember seeing that short.
That's scary.
Yeah, I remember that. No, some of them are pretty scary. Kayla had a run-in with a snake a couple years ago. We've got a lot of blue racers on our property, which, by the way, they're beautiful. Blue racers are beautiful snakes.
Okay.
They're gorgeous coloring. They're absolutely beautiful. Anyway, Kayla and Bunky were together, and Kayla was supposed to get the hose to water some of the plants or something. And she reaches down, she picks up the hose, and it hisses. So you know hoses are usually blue-green or blue. She picked up a blue racer snake and then dropped it. And then we all hear screaming, and we're all assuming she got attacked by a bee or something. And she's like, I picked up a snake. Thank you. Thank you for that. I have to tell the story.
You didn't have to.
I did. I really did. This is what I'm here for. I'm not here to do anything helpful.
All right, I'm going to bring up the co-hosts before you start doing more of that. Why does it do that? There we go.
Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, we lost them already.
Don't you love younger sisters?
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Well, what did you say, Jessie? We couldn't hear you. She had her computer muted.
I said, don't you love younger sisters?
Yay!
Of course she does.
Get two of them.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Twice the enjoyment.
Yay!
So I noticed you were eating some ice cream. Did you just stop at Dairy Queen?
No, we went to Culver's. We just had an open mic,
Oh.
and then we were supposed to watch our friend. He's on a concert, Jack Greger. We've talked about him before. He helped us with our recording studio, and he's playing with his band, The Unknowns. So we're supposed to be watching them, but we got to be live. So we ate in the car. We had Culver's, and then Bunky and Dad are watching Jack and his band.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll make it quick so y'all can get in there. Make it.
I'm excited for tonight. We get to interview Karma.
It was good ice cream and cheese turds.
And
I
I'm
love
apparently
Karma.
paying for not double, deluxe, just so that I can take everything off and get mayo.
But
She
did
gets
you
a
get a
butter
smash
burger and
burger?
she removes
So here's the, I don't
all
like
the good stuff.
I don't like condiments, so I didn't want ketchup or mustard.
And then she also
Or
gets rid of the pickles and the onions.
I don't. They're too intense.
At this point, just have a plain burger.
I
And
tried
then she wants mayonnaise on it.
Keep this more moist.
The butter burger is a burger on a bun with a tomato and lettuce and onions and pickles and ketchup and mustard. And she has like all of the goodies removed,
No.
replaced with mayonnaise. And so she asks for mayonnaise on her butter burger. And the lady who's taking our order, which I feel so sorry for her poor soul, because she has to listen to Kayla's entire order, which is like ordering some complex stuff at Starbucks or something.
So do you,
And then
if
she
you really want,
accidentally, well, I got a butter burger, but they put mayonnaise on mine.
so if you really want to make those ladies mad, or the waitress or whoever is at the counter mad, next time you go into Culver's, tell her I'd like to order 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun, and see what she does.
Right.
But extra smashed.
Extra smashed, of course. This is a kindred spirit. I think I have the last cheese turd. I'm sorry.
No, you don't.
That's right. Especially on meatloaf.
This is my kind of person, Kayla.
No.
She hates ketchup
What?
No, I don't like it. No.
on basically everything, not even French fries.
It's too sweet.
No, so mix.
Yeah, it is
mayonnaise.
too sweet.
I do like it when you mix mayonnaise in it. It's just like on its own, it's too much.
That's the special sauce.
Yeah.
Then you need the
I do
lettuce,
that.
cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
I use that with chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
sauce.
the
Yeah.
mayonnaise and ketchup. Yeah.
Because we make it at home, and then when Mom used to make like
Air fried?
what did she used to do? She used to
Chicken
make like
strips?
some sort of chicken nugget, and then we would dip it in that. I didn't realize that was the McDonald's thing too.
Yeah. The special sauce is in that secret.
Thousand Eyes
Ketchup is a sin
Island.
to tomatoes. No, it's not. It's made out of tomatoes. That's like saying children are a sin to humans.
Yeah, did you
I
see
hate
what?
ketchup, that's
Did
all.
you see what Kathy wrote? Our neighbor said we could have all the eggs we could get, and I said no, thank you. That snake could have all the eggs.
Right.
And I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe it was Mike from MT Homestead, or there was another one. There was a snake in the coop, in where the hens laid their eggs, and it had 5 eggs in its body already.
Is
And it
this
was
so cool?
chomping-
The lumps?
Right, and then it was jumping on the last one. It was trying to get the last one in his mouth.
Trying to get a
But
good
it had
half
5
dozen.
lumps. I just don't know how they do it.
Those are
It's okay.
easy
They
carrying
unhinge their
eggs.
jaw. Like how cats can do their shoulders and stuff. They unhinge their jaw so that they can eat
Well,
the
no,
entire
it's not so
egg.
much. Not how do they eat the egg. It's just how they can stuff themselves so much, and then because you know that thing's going to break eventually. So can you imagine they all break at the same time because he falls or whatever?
Right.
And now you got all this egg. You would choke if you had all that much food, and if you had
Right.
all those eggs in your mouth, and then you would choke. It's a wonder they don't choke.
And then they just squeeze it inside of them until it breaks. It's so cool.
Well, I'm not sure. What is it? Do they squeeze them? I don't know nothing about snakes, but do they squeeze the egg, or does the saliva or
Or
the
the
digestive
enzymes
system?
or whatever.
Yeah,
They squeeze it until it breaks, and
break-
then they
break
digest it.
the.
Oh, they're so cool. I love them.
Yeah.
Who
They
loves
want you to
snakes?
eat 5 eggs.
Oh, I dropped a cheese turd.
Stop
Wow.
calling it that.
Why?
You see that what's left of the eggshells come out. You'll see because they all don't get ingested, so the eggshells come out.
Oh, so they regurgitate the eggshells?
Yeah, well, not it goes out the other end.
Oh, I see.
They
Yeah.
don't.
They don't break it down. They don't break it down.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Because they probably think I got enough calcium. I don't need all that.
yeah.
The chickens like the calcium.
Yeah, the chickens they're carnivores. You know that, right? They're what do they call those?
Omnivores.
No,
It's your problem.
cannibals. Because they'll eat their own.
They will.
They're
Yeah.
they're
Oh.
cannibals.
They'll eat their eggs. They'll also eat a chicken carcass. They'll do pretty much all of it.
That's gross.
Mhm.
Pigs do the same thing. You don't bat an eye.
I don't like pigs.
You fed bad bacon to a pig.
I
To our
don't
pigs.
like it.
Yes, we did.
I didn't.
Well, you were there. You were standing right next to me.
I was talking.
It was leftovers. They were fine with
Guilty,
it.
you're guilty by association.
Great. Wonderful.
You were an accomplice. You want the last cheese stirred?
Stop calling it that. You're gonna have it.
What they're called?
No, it's not.
It is.
Hey, Palmetto Paratrooper. Luffy jumped up at me when I made scrambled eggs this morning.
Oh.
Hey, Jerry, I'm gonna have to disagree with Jerry. He said bees don't attack. Jerry, take your suit off. Where's my camera? Take your seat off. Walk up to that big white box and bang on it from side to side, and tell me if they don't attack. I guarantee you they're going to attack because they're going to protect that queen. So don't tell
Right.
me bees don't attack. They will attack. Maybe yours won't, but most of them do.
Oh.
I
We
was
used to go when we were kids. We used to go to the Wells and Wright. It was a concrete company, Wells and Wright, that worked across from my grandmother's house, and they made these culverts, not culverts like you're thinking, culverts. They make them for the roads, right? Huge. You can drive through them, You can walk through them. Well, they had tons of them piled up in a field, and we'd go in there and we'd find beehives. Where's the camera? Beehives big around as me. I'm telling you, that were in those culverts because they've been sitting there for years. Huge beehives, and we used to go in there and they weren't like wasps, but they were like honeybees and stuff. And we go out and we shoot them with our slingshots. And tell me those bees don't chase you because they will chase you. They'll chase you for 4 blocks.
Well, because you're.
That seems like you're
attacking
being an
them.
aggressor.
Well,
though.
we're shooting them from about, I say 20 feet away. But when we were shooting them, they would get mad and they would come out and they would come right at us. So bees attack.
Well, yeah.
If provoked.
Yes.
Correct. No, I agree.
Yeah. Without reason, they
Yep.
really. Yeah. They don't normally attack if they're not bothered.
And I don't think, and that's with any animal. I don't think any animal will attack you if you're not bothering it. It won't bother you.
Yeah.
Depends if it's hungry or not.
Right.
Well, it depends on if it sees
what
you
the
as
season
prey.
is. Yeah, like if you're down there near Antarctica and it's almost time for winter, and you see a big white thing walking around, it's probably going to eat you.
Yeah.
It's fixing to go hibernate. It's going to eat you. So. I think the only animal that would probably hunt you unprovoked would be alligators. If you walk around a pond
they?
that has alligators, I think they will. I think they'll come out and attack you because they're always looking for a meal. Yep.
Yep. They don't need to be provoked.
They don't need to be provoked.
There's a lot of
You're-
animals who would do that.
You're provoking them just by being near them. That's their provoke.
hmm
Right. Right.
Yep.
You're an alligator.
So anyway, so we got Carmen tonight,
Let me
huh?
go ahead and bring up Lorrie. Yeah, we do.
Oh my goodness.
There's
You
Lorrie.
brought her up when she wasn't ready.
Sorry.
Hello. I was here. I just wasn't live.
Right.
How's
I do
everyone?
that a lot.
We're doing good.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
doing good.
My garden is about done.
Aw.
Yeah, it's getting hot here in Texas. I know we've had a lot of rain and there's been some flooding going on, but it's still been hot.
I got like 4 beets left, and they're still growing though. So we'll see how long they last.
I'm finally going to be planting beets in a couple of weeks.
Where?
Nice.
Oh, planting beets. I thought you were
Planting
okay.
beets in a couple of weeks, yeah. I decided to do mine in the fall because they always just go to seed when I plant them in the spring. We have weird
Interesting.
weather here. It goes from being cool to being
Yeah.
really hot, like in a matter of days. So, and we had a really weird year this year. I probably could have gotten away with planting them in the spring because our nights have been so cold until just the last week or so.
Yeah, but you have a greenhouse, don't you?
Well, I have a very small greenhouse.
Oh, yeah, I thought you did.
It's about 4 feet. Well, not even 4 feet. It's about 3 feet deep. Has shelves on either side.
Right. Well, it's good for getting things started, right?
Yeah. Well, I do most of my starts inside because I start stuff in like January. My tomatoes and my peppers and stuff, I get them started nice and early, so I have nice big plants to put out in June. So they start producing almost right away
It's good. It's good.
instead of having to wait another month after planting them before they start producing.
Yeah, I think Lisa might start doing her stuff like in December now. We get, no, seriously, because it doesn't get that cold here, so we can start our stuff in December and start harvesting in February.
Right.
Start harvesting in February
Nice.
when you guys are just now getting your seeds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the garden is definitely growing. I
Hey,
have to do
Gail.
another video this week because everything's huge and it's a jungle back there. My grapes
Nice.
are going crazy. Hardly any grapes, but lots of leaves.
Yeah.
So yeah, our one muscadine plant, lots of leaves and long tendrils and stuff, but
Yeah.
No fruit.
nothing. It's
No
only
fruit
2
yet.
years old.
Yeah.
Though. It's only the 2nd year.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
trim off some of the gray leaves, that'll help encourage fruit growth.
Yeah, well, it won't make any difference. If you were going to have grapes this year, you'd have them on the vine already. Like they'd already be there.
Yeah,
I gotta go trim a bunch of leaves again.
Yeah, I think it's just still juvenile. Once it grows up, turns into a teenager, maybe, I
Yeah.
might start producing.
Put it to work once it's a teenager.
Right.
When child labor is illegal.
Yeah. So I've watched a couple of videos in the past couple of weeks. I'm sure there were several that I missed, but I just haven't been online. Work has been just crazy and taking care of mom and stuff. But Remy finally put out an update video. Yay! And he showed off the huge a community garden that he goes and plants at. So I was surprised at how big it is. Like it goes on like forever. It's just huge. And then of course Lorrie had a video. She had a big storm up there and got all kinds of damage to her stuff, but managed to pull most of it out. No, I won't be an Oregonian until next June. We have to wait till our tenants move out of our house. And they have a lease until the end of May.
Stinky fish in a ventilation area will perhaps get them to move faster.
Maybe. Maybe if somebody could go by the house for me, just, make that little jaunt to the Oregon coast for me and stick some fish in a few places.
And thanks for reminding me there, Charles. I didn't know that fish shed. Did y'all know fish shed? I didn't know that. According to Kayla, the fish shed. I don't know if
No, she was talking about the snake
named fish shed.
There's a shad, but I don't know about no shed. Fish shedding.
It was 11 days ago.
You can have a fish shed, but you can't watch a fish shed.
So that'd be a new one on me.
Work for what, Grace? Does anybody see Grace's comment? 3-week-old pea will work. Is that to make my house stinky?
For what exactly?
So move out, or for what exactly? Pour it down the vents. Okay. I thought that was it.
Why would you pour that into vents?
So that the tenants move out.
Because the problem would be that it would get stinky and they might move out, but then I have to move in.
Well, you know where it's at to clean it up, though.
I'll know where everything is, right? Yeah, exactly, Deborah. I want to live in the house after they leave.
July 2nd. July 2nd.
And so if I missed your videos this week, I do apologize. And my pom-poms, my last one fell apart. And so I have no pom-poms even to yell with. It's been a rough week. Vinegar will get anything out of your AC vents. That's good to know. Should someone ever put stinky fish or old urine down my vents, I'll know what to do. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happened? We lost him?
Not 2 years ago, but
Sorry
we
about
lost
that.
everybody.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi, Karma. Wi-Fi dropped. Sorry. I think I might just leave you up if it's okay. I didn't mean to take you up this early.
That's fine.
Hi.
Hi,
yeah, sorry, my
Karma.
Wi-Fi dropped.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am hanging in there. It looks like the chicks are frozen again.
I don't know what to do.
Just
Well,
kidding.
I have
How
no
are you?
bars. It
Yeah,
literally
so-
says I have great internet.
Karma's
At
people
least this
frozen
time you
too.
froze with a nice smile on your faces.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly. Yeah, it looks like Karma's screen is frozen too.
Yeah,
No.
us too.
Yeah, I
On our
guess your
side.
car was supposed to
Moving.
Yeah, look on your YouTube side, Karma. You'll see
On
it.
my YouTube side?
Yeah, not the don't look at
Oh.
the don't look at the
But at least you're
Streamlabs.
smiling.
Hmm.
Yeah, she got a big smile on her face.
Yeah.
So that's all good.
You look great.
I don't know.
Hamilton Homestead, we are
It's a
not.
connection issue. So you can look at the end of your bars and you have an X there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know why mine's so sporadic. It keeps going back and forth between great internet and no internet.
Yeah.
It shows I have
Um,
full service.
Yeah, it'll show it on
I have no
yours.
idea.
Interesting. Yeah, I
Hamilton
don't know.
Homestead, we are not traveling. We are just in the parking. Oh, thank you, Troy. Glad it was helpful. I'm going to get those sent out tomorrow. I think I have to send it to Jan and Lorrie. It all adds up.
I want to grow mushrooms.
I got to see if I can, like, I don't know. I don't know how we got them in syringes. The whole start of the process, I don't get. But we have them. And one's doing really good, or it's molding. I haven't been able to tell yet.
You see Ronson's comment?
Ronson's comment. Shouldn't it be too warm to freeze? It is. I'm starting to think maybe that's the issue on my end, because, like, all of our devices are fizzling out. It's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
It's 73's hot.
Well, you're sitting on the computer is sitting on the dashboard of the car, and the dashboard
Oh
is
my.
hot.
Yeah, I'll get really hot.
But yeah, yeah, we're parked. I appreciate you.
I don't know why mine is
sorry.
freezing.
I don't know. It's okay. I can't afford the fan laptop. It's like it's a whole extension. I can maybe like put the fan on a laptop.
So yeah, girls, you're breaking up.
Take care, Butler.
I don't know what to do. Well, if you guys
Well,
want to
we're
start the
supposed to be
interview,
talking
we're
about
there.
garden planning and companion plants, so maybe Karma can get us started on a little bit of that while the chicks figure out what's going on.
I can do that if you want me to.
I don't know, just a suggestion. We're gone.
Well, at least she's not froze now.
Yeah, you're not frozen.
Oh,
Let's see if this works any better.
Much better.
Is it better?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay. Perfect. Let's go.
It was
you're
until you
already
said it was better.
Yeah,
I give up.
You're already
I give up.
frozen.
Yeah.
they both froze again.
Yeah.
Maybe it can't handle. Maybe it can't handle the bandwidth or whatever it is. Maybe one of us needs to drop down, and then bring.
And you
Karma
can
up.
drop me down. I'll drop down.
Yeah. Or, I mean,
We'll
we'll
try
drop
to try
down
it
as
with the
well.
four of you.
I'll shut my camera off to help.
Will that
Because
help?
mine's
Yeah, what if I tried that?
my camera's mine's a high end camera, so it'll probably
No, Lori left.
lag a lot.
Did it fix? I think I
Yes.
can see Carmen moving now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it fixed. It's moving
Okay.
now.
So I'm
Yeah.
wondering
Oh,
maybe you
no.
put too many on.
Yeah, it might be. I think it's just struggling with all the bandwidth or whatever it's trying to draw all that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, it's awful.
yeah, because it connects to every camera that's up here. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just using the integrated camera, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm using my built-in one too. Yeah, Raid is over the AC vent, Dark Lord. So Lori, if you want to try coming back up and maybe just leaving your camera off.
yeah, because
It'd be cool to hang out with
mine's at 1080 and at 60 frames, so it probably uses quite a bit of bandwidth up. It's fine for me because I've got good internet.
Yeah, mine's at 720 at 30 FPS. So I think
Mine's
that's
at-
like
mine's-
substantially
Mine's
higher.
at 1080 as well.
Whoa. Interesting. I know if you click the stop video thing, you can change the resolution.
Ronson knows all about my computer. He could tell you whatever it is. I don't know.
That's my issue. I know how it works and I know how to do some more complicated stuff, but I don't know how to like do the more basic stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
drop down to
Ronson picked out my computer for me, and Ronson and my husband gave it to me for Christmas, so he knows all the specs.
Nice.
I dropped mine down to 720. Maybe that'll help too.
Yeah. But yeah, Lori, if you feel like coming back on, I think that would work.
Come back, come back, come back.
We miss you.
Yeah, we miss
But yeah, Karma, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
We're doing good, thank you. I forgot all of my notes. So I started preparing for the live, and then we had to leave for an open mic, and then we did not get back home in time, as you can see. So we're gonna have to do the videos next week because she didn't finish watching all the videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Lori back. Are we still? Is it working?
It just lagged.
Okay, cool. If we're still going, I'll take it. I hear something. Okay.
Looks like I froze again.
Oh no. Here, what happens if I... Does this help?
She pushed the wrong button.
I didn't push the wrong button. Lori left. I'm sorry, Lori. Wow, that's loud. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. And I had notes for tonight, and I don't have them with because I can't open any of my tabs right now because I'm going to kill the live stream. I'm so sorry, Lori. But yeah, today's topics were just about your experiences gardening and things that you've discovered that can help you learn to garden or plan out your garden. And one of the things you brought up was companion planting. So I'm interested to hear what you have to say about all of those, as well as some stuff that make gardening easier on you.
Okay. Number one thing that you need for a garden is water. And I have not had it this year. We literally just got our water Friday evening.
Wow.
We had water for 1 week. About the third week of May, we got water. And that is the only time we've been able to water our yard, water our garden, water our flowers.
Wow.
So if you don't have access to water, don't even think about planting flowers, planting a garden, unless you plan on hauling it to your plants. Because
So Karma, you're saying the city has not provided you with any water for like
I don't
cooking or
live in the
bathing or anything?
I don't live in the city. I live out in the country.
Oh,
And I live inside of a mobile home park with large lots. We have a well that provides water to our house, but we have to use irrigation water to water our yard, water our plants, water anything else that's outside. And
Oh, I
according
got
to our contract, the park is supposed to provide water to us by May 15th. And they got it to us like May 17th, May 19th, somewhere in there. And it was running for a full week. And then the pump went down. And once the pump went down, they didn't get it fixed until this past Friday.
Wow, that's
Sounds like
insane.
they put they skimped on the pump, and it was running all the time. They needed a bigger holding tank.
Right.
What you need is people who know what they're doing and how to run an irrigation
That would
system.
help.
That helps. And we don't have that. We have a very anyway, our manager is not good.
I'm sorry.
She is. And the people who actually own the park are out of Texas.
Oh,
So
that is not good.
Site. Yeah, they're not on site. So
it's a management company. And when you have a property management company that owns property, they are out of touch. All they care about is collecting the rent and raising it. So that's really, you know, unless you have a way of getting water to your plants and maintaining the water, you're not going to be successful. If you've had a chance to see the update video that I put out, you'll see the condition of the few plants that I had that I'm trying to revive.
Oh no.
What about harvesting your own? Can you harvest your own water? I mean, are you allowed to put up
What
rain catchment barrels? I'm sure you get. I'm sure it rains there every now and then, right?
From October through April, we get some rain. I live in a desert.
Yeah.
I live in a desert. We don't get rain after about the second week of May. Second week of May, we might get a little bit of rain.
That is not ideal.
I literally live in a high desert. And the other day I was talking to somebody, might have been on my Talk About It Tuesday. The humidity was 40%, and I was literally melting because the humidity was so high. That's high humidity for us. We don't get humidity. We don't get rain. If I want to collect water, I have to do it in the winter and in the spring.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're not going to get rain. A rainstorm for us is enough to make the windshield dirty.
Well, if you want some humidity, I'd be glad to send some down from Texas.
Please do. Please send us some rain. We would take just a portion of the rain that you guys are getting
a
in
lot
Texas.
of that too.
I wish that I could do rain catchment. I would love to do that. I thought about getting a rain gauge, and I thought, what for? It would work for the winter time, but here in the part of Idaho has so many different topographical regions that the southern Idaho, southwest Idaho is a high desert. You move further east and you start getting into the higher elevations, and they get more moisture than we do. You move into south central and it's more mountainous. You move to the panhandle and it's more prairie. So we have a lot of various topographical regions, and you'll see different weather patterns. But where I live, it's a lot. You can compare it to Arizona, southern Nevada, southern California, but we don't get the rain. It's If I could have collected the rain or the rain, I would have been okay. If we would have gotten rain, I would have been okay because I use self-watering raised beds. With a self-watering raised bed, you fill the bed up. You have tubing in the bottom of the bed that you fill up with water, and then there's like a riverbed has rock, and the rock holds water, and or like in an aquifer, it has water, rock, and then dirt, and that's the premise of a self-watering bed. It has a reservoir in the bottom, and then the dirt absorbs the water as the plants need it.
Right.
So that's how I water my plants now in the summertime, and I only have to water once or twice a week
Mm-hmm.
that way. But if you don't have access to water to fill those reservoirs are going to go dry, and they're going to stay dry.
Right. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
So that's one of the things, the very most important thing that you have to have if you're going to do any kind of gardening at all. I did haul water out to my blueberries because they were brand new plants that I was trying so hard to save.
Yeah.
But our yard is so big, and in being disabled, it's hard to haul water. It's heavy. Water's heavy. And I couldn't haul anywhere near enough water to all the plants. So, but the next thing would be companion planting would be the next tip that I would offer. Companion planting there's so many different things you can do. One of the biggest things that you can do is use marigolds. Marigolds will repel so many of your pests. They put off a fragrance that most pests don't like. And you can plant them all around your plants, put them at the base of your tomatoes, put them at the base of your squash, the base of your just about any plant. Your marigolds are your number one companion plant.
Yeah.
You can use basil. Basil's another excellent companion plant. Again, it's the fragrance that it puts off. Mint,
Right.
but if you're going to use mint or basil, you want to be very careful how much you plant or put them in pots around your plants, because they will spread. Mint especially, you have to keep it in a pot, because otherwise it will spread and it'll take over. Which, if you like mint, that's not necessarily a problem depending where you're planting it. But mint is so prolific, it'll take over the entire area. But planting companion plants is incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with squash bugs or squash vine borers, I've never dealt with those before. Last year was the first year I've ever dealt with squash bugs, but the vine borers, I recently learned that you can put aluminum foil around the base of the plant, and when they're still young, you can put aluminum foil around them to help deter the vine borers from getting into the stalk of your plant.
I also read where if you put mustard, if you plant mustard, like for example in your squash, around your squash, mustard is a good deterrent for squash bugs.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
And I didn't know that, or we didn't know that, but we'll plant mustard next time.
Yeah, mustard is also another good companion plant for certain things. But you need to know what plants are compatible with each other. That's all part of companion planting. Fennel. You cannot plant fennel next to very many things. In fact, almost nothing. Fennel is not, it doesn't play well with others. Fennel
Right?
needs to be in its own container. It needs to be in its own part of the garden.
Right.
If you're planting in ground or even in a raised bed, it needs to be in its own separate area.
Right.
It doesn't play well with others. So you need to know what plants are okay to plant next to each other.
Right.
And now I asked ahead of time about sharing this with you because it is sponsored by a different seed company.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I use a program or an app called From Seed to Spoon. And this ties in with what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see this very well.
I'm going to try to make you big. Let's see.
Okay.
Take my spot and then go like that.
This is the home page of From Seed to Spoon. I have a premium membership.
Ooh.
And it goes off of your specific location. You put in your zip code and it tells you your frost date. You can see right here where it says 11. That's 11 weeks till our first frost. That's how many weeks I have left to grow. There's an area. It tells me right now, according to where their weather station is, that it's 97 degrees and our low is supposed to be 68. It gives you growing guides, and there's a place where you can identify plants. And but what I also wanted to show you is this is one of my raised beds I started. You can map out your raised bed. Now I have tomatoes and onions and peppers in that one. I didn't get to finish planting it out.
Well, if you're growing your plants online, I know there's no bugs going to get to that.
Exactly.
But now,
Yeah.
if I would have put next to my onions there, instead of that pepper plant, if I would have tried to put fennel, it would have given me an alert and told me not to plant that there because it's not compatible. So
I had,
if I in here and I tap, where'd it go? I tapped on the square, but you can see now it has a plus in the square. If I tap on that, it brings up a list of plants.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to go in there and find,
Fennel?
see if I can find my fennel.
I didn't realize fennel was such a picky
Right
thing.
here, this center one.
Yeah.
And see, I put fennel in there, and there's
Intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert.
yeah, basically an intruder alert. It's telling me that that's not a compatible plant.
Interesting.
So it helps me to know what's safe to plant next to which plants.
Right.
I did a live interview with Carrie. She's her and her husband is ones that made that.
Aren't they
that
incredible? I did an
Yeah.
interview with Carrie also.
Unfortunately, YouTube took it down.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's too bad. That's too bad. They are incredible people.
Or some things that we were talking about with the plants and stuff. Evidently, YouTube didn't get like.
That's too bad. I did an interview with her last fall, and they are the most down-to-earth, willing, giving people. They created this app out of necessity because they were learning gardening and there was nothing out there. And they literally plan every feature based on feedback from the people who are out there doing this gardening.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've got a bed, like at one time I had a garden that was 16 foot by 40 foot. I can have a garden in here that's 16 by 40.
Yeah.
And I can plan it out and grid it. If you've got a green stalk, you can plant a green stalk in your app. There's recipes in here. There's all kinds of things in here, and I use this. And if you have a premium membership, you can take pictures of insects. You can take pictures of your plants, find out what kind of plant it is, what kind of disease it might have, why it's looking the way it is, what that insect is, find out if it's a beneficial, if it's a pest that you want to get rid of, and how to take care of the problem. And so I rely on this app quite a bit when I'm out in the garden. And the nice thing is that you don't have to have internet access to use most of the features in it.
That's super cool.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that's really cool. I like that it's offline.
Yeah. And also, if you don't want to use the small screen on your phone, you can go to your computer and go to the website and log in with the exact same information that you use to log in on your phone, and do the exact same thing online on your computer using a bigger screen.
That's great.
So how much is the access to the website? Do you know?
The website, they have a free plan. You can use the free plan on the internet, or on your website or on your phone. If you want premium membership, I cannot remember. I think it's like $39 a year. I've personally won 2 memberships. And the way that you can win a membership is by watching their live stream every Tuesday. For me, it's at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Mountain Time Zone. It's 1 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. But if you missed the live, you can go back and watch the replay and make a comment on the replay, and you're entered to win a 1-year membership.
Wow.
They give 2 memberships every week. Every single week they give away 2 memberships.
Yeah, that's their channel there. I put it in chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I truly rely on this for so much. And I gained so much knowledge from just going to the live streams and asking questions and listening to their topics.
They're such cool people.
Yeah, they're really wonderful. But aside from all of that, the next thing that I would say is extremely important. I had somebody here several weeks ago in chat talk about fertilize. Well, you know what? I never fertilize. I never use fertilizers. I never use pesticides unless I just absolutely have no choice. Then I will use a fertilizer. But what I do, I rotate my crops. I don't put the same crop in the same bed every year, because different plants use different nutrients, and different plants put in different nutrients into the soil. And if you're rotating your crops, this is the same thing that farmers use out there in the field. They don't plant onions 10 years in a row. They don't plant corn 10 years in a row. They rotate their crops. And it feeds your soil when you rotate your crops.
Right. I think with corn, it's generally like 6 or 7 years, and then you take a break year and do soy. And one of the coolest things I did when I was little is I walked around our little vineyard and I threw, what is it called? Like snap peas. Because the snap peas, they are really, really good at adding nitrogen to the soil.
Yeah.
And so I just like scattered them everywhere, and it did a really good job, because you can't uproot and change your grapevines.
Right.
We're adding the nitrogen that the grapevines needed.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, good big bag.
Basically a cover crop.
Other property.
Yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, absolutely. Use cover crops if you're able to throughout the winter. During your off season, cover crops will break up your soil depending on what you're using. And if you've got real hard clay soil, you can use, I watch a channel called Cog Hill Farm.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing. They use hemp, sun hemp.
Yeah.
They use I can't remember what kind of radish it is, but they use a radish to break up that soil. And when they first moved to their new property, their soil was so hard they couldn't even hardly plow it. Now they can go out there and they can grow just about anything in their soil because of using cover crops. And their ground is so fertile, and that just comes from using cover crops and also rotating and moving their chickens from place to place and letting their chickens work the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But cover crops are incredible. They're really helpful. So, really, those are about the major things that I do. And you can do it even in raised beds. You can do your cover crops. You can do your crop rotations. You can use companion planting. That's really about all I ever do. And
That's so cool.
I usually have very successful years unless I don't have water.
Right. That's the problem.
Water
Yeah,
helps.
So sorry about that.
Yeah, water
It's been
does help.
disappointing, but
Yeah.
there's always next year.
Exactly.
Well, if you can figure a way to harvest, and I say harvest, capture water in
Harvest
the
water.
rainy part of the year and store it, and you could use that for your plants. But the trick is having enough storage for water in the
Well,
Right.
lean.
I'd have to figure out a way to keep it from going rancid and growing things.
That's simple. Just throw copper pipe inside the water tanks, and that'll keep it from going rancid. Copper is the best thing for keeping water clean.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Just the little fish things that you put in the fish tank that bubbles water up.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it's because of bugs getting in there and laying their eggs and stuff is what makes the water go bad. So if you can keep them from doing that.
I'll have to do some research and see if it would be feasible for us to do.
Yeah,
Right.
so
That'd be very
we have
cool.
a program here in Houston. They get that where they give every year an opportunity to go buy a composter and at a discount price, or rain catchment rain barrel at a discount price. And they offer it for all the Houstonians. And
Must be
we
nice.
went last year and got one of each actually. And that thing's full right now. It just here we've been getting a lot of rain here in Houston though, but it stays full. And
I mean, it does turn dirty, but it has a screen on the top that keeps the
trash. Keeps the trash and mosquitoes out.
Mm-hmm.
But it does capture rain. I mean, but like I said, you have to have a place that you can keep it. If you don't, and I don't know what your situation there is on the property there, but you have to have a place where you can, contain the water and maybe more than one barrel.
Right.
And the color of the barrel makes a difference too.
Yeah, black.
It would take us less than a week to go through one barrel of rain in the heat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Having no water, yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Or you could run a water hose out to the Snake River. I know Snake River is not too far from you. And get your little pump.
You know how many feet of hose that would take?
Right.
No.
It's like directly from the kitchen sink.
We have a little ditch that's just, a few hundred feet from our house, but is against the law to go and dip water out of it.
Well, you need to make a little wagon. That way you can haul it back and forth and hook some of them cats up to it. Have them haul you back and forth.
That would work.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Right.
Do you have like running water to your house?
We do have running water to the house.
Depending on how big your garden is, you could probably just like fill up gallons. That's a lot of walking, though.
It is. It is a
Yeah.
lot of walking. And we can't hook our we use evaporative cooling here, and it's supposed to have a hose that hooks from the cooler under the house to the hose bib that's under the house. And the pipe that comes up from the ground has a leak that the park was supposed to have fixed and repaired put the little part back on so that we could hook our AC back up.
Right.
Well, they sent the plumber out to fix the pipe, and he didn't totally fix the leak, and he didn't put that little piece back on. They said they were sending him back in the spring, and that was 2 or 3 years ago. So we still can't even hook our AC up. We have to we've been having to haul water out about every 30 to 45 minutes, haul water out to the AC in order to run our AC in the heat. Now that we have the irrigation back on, we can go outside and just spray it down about every 45 minutes instead of hauling water to it. But we've been having to haul water out to the AC.
Oh, you're talking about a swamp cooler?
Yeah, we're talking about a swamp cooler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some people know it as, they're calling them evaporative coolers now. That's why I use that term instead of swamp.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to be really good at fixing those because I had to do it.
They're very effective.
I used to be a maintenance at a trailer court down in Tucson, and nobody had a AC back then. It was all swamp coolers.
Hey, but they work.
Oh yeah, when it got real hot, you would go buy a block of ice and put it inside there, and that water would cool off and go up through the little filters, and it was really, really nice then.
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible.
It takes 3 2-gallon water jugs to fill up the AC for 45 minutes.
Whoa.
That's 3 trips outside every 45 minutes with the water jug.
That's insane. That's tough. Wow.
Yeah, I'd be figuring out some way to run some PVC out there with a spigot. Open it up from the
Just
spigot.
DIY it. Like they're not taking care of you.
Yep. You got to maintain, Wow.
Grace says to hire a lawyer. That sounds way too. Wow.
Yeah. It's been challenging.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But we're making it.
Yeah.
I think about our ancestors. They didn't have air conditioning at all. How did they manage?
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So,
Yeah, I just watched a show where they take 3 families and they're putting them out in the it's probably Idaho-ish area, and they have to survive what they survived in the 1800s.
Wow.
And these people are freaking out.
And think about this. In the 1800s, they wore like 3 times the amount of clothes that we wear today.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
And they didn't take baths every day.
Yep.
Very different.
Yes.
Yeah. One was like, where's the shower? There is no shower.
The big tub.
And they didn't have shower. They had bath. You had to pay for a bath. Remember that?
Yeah.
You had to pay for a bath.
They had lakes and ponds.
Oh, of course. Yeah. If you had
Right.
lakes and ponds, you had that. But, it's, late summer, early fall. That water gets cold.
Oh.
Or early
Spring.
spring, still from the winter. That water was coming down from the snow in the mountains. It's still cold water now. So that's why they didn't take baths every day. Yeah. Now, summertime, oh yeah, just go down to the creek or go down to the lake or whatever and take a bath. But if you didn't have indoor plumbing that was regulated with, it was cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
55-gallon plastic drum with a water spigot at the bottom with a water hose attached, but a rain guard on top to capture any rain you might get.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to.
If you can, yeah.
I would love it if we would start getting thunderstorms like we used to get here. But it's been 20, 25 years since we've had consistent thunderstorms that would cool us in the afternoon.
Well,
We used to get cooling. We'd come down for 20 minutes every afternoon, and we'd have a thunderstorm, just enough to cool us down.
Right.
But it's been 20, 25 years since we've had those. So,
that's awful.
Crazy.
Wow. Robin Hood Homestead says Lake Superior is still 39 degrees Fahrenheit. I did not know that. Wow.
Not gonna be taking a dip in Lake Superior, were you?
No, I wasn't.
I wouldn't think that I wouldn't think that the coastline is 39 degrees. Now maybe in the center or out, 200 yards in. Around the edge, it's going to be warm from the sun.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, like see the center of it or further in, it might be cold.
Right. We used a water trough with a wood stove for a bath. Well,
And y'all are near Lake Michigan, right? Lake Michigan or okay.
Pretty close to
Michigan.
Yeah. And I know that one freezes over and you snow on it and all that stuff.
When it freezes over, we get polar vortexes. It doesn't usually do that.
Polar vortexes were a nightmare.
Well, when Hoover Dam was Hoover Dam, when it was up where it used to be, down toward the bottom of it, it was 30s, 40 degrees.
Wow.
And that's in a hot desert.
Now we go to Oregon, where Lisa's from, and you can go to the coast there, and you still have to wear a wetsuit in the summer. In July, you're still wearing a wetsuit. That's how cold the water is.
It never warms up.
That water coming from Alaska is cold, cold, cold.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yep. You see all them surfers out, guys. They love to play in the surf, but boy, they gotta be, wetsuited up all the way head to toe.
Right. That does not sound good.
So, well, we got some giveaways to do. What you think?
We do.
Yeah, let's give some stuff away. We had 2 weeks. Tonight, this week, and then last week we missed last week. So our apologies to you guys for that. Life happens around here. Everywhere you go, things happen.
Yeah.
And we had to miss last week. Or
No, they did.
I know, but I'm saying we being the giveaway, so we had to postpone it to this week. Well, we do have 2 weeks worth of giveaways. So why don't I share my screen and we get this going here?
Uh-oh. She has to hit the button.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
doing a good job.
Yeah. Now,
I got the phone to cool off, and it seemed to have fixed it.
Remember, only touch one button at a time. There you go. Oh no, she did it again.
Be impressed.
She's moving stuff around.
Be very impressed.
All right. So let me go ahead and shuffle this wheel here a little bit, a couple times, and we'll find out what the prize for the first week is going to be.
This is the week of June 29th through the July 5th.
June 29th.
Update video.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Yes.
It's a 4-pack pruning shears, stainless
Let's
steel
go.
gardening shears. All right, this is for this. Oh, a 4-pack.
Ooh,
Look at
those
that.
are
How about
nice.
that, huh? And it's 31% off. Prime. Love it. Okay, here we go. And that's for through July 5th. All right. So you notice there's 11 entries in there this week. So I'm going to shuffle up, and deal here. And let's find out who's going to be the winner of the 4-pack of shears.
Where'd you take them out of?
I don't know.
Here it goes. Here we go.
And the winner is James Pugh.
James Pugh. Okay, so James, we're going to try to get a hold of you, but if you're in the chat somewhere, please give us an email. Let us know where your mailing address is, and we'll get that to you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Congratulations,
Cool.
James. So close this right here. And let's go back to the wheel again. Prize wheel.
This is for this past week, July 6th through the 12th.
Yep. It's a little slow today. Come on.
Update. Weekly update.
You turn the air down a little bit. Oh, Greenland?
Not that one.
What happens if you keep going?
No,
Does the one already spawn?
should say through July 12th.
No, I need the prize wheel. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to shuffle up, and deal. Here we go. This is for the next week prize, or this past week. Oh, it didn't spend that much.
Wait, it's not showing. I don't see it.
I
Are
see
y'all
it.
seeing it?
See?
You're looking at
Rainbow
the delay.
beefsteak.
Okay.
Rainbow beefsteak tomato seeds for planting. Okay. What's a beefsteak look like? Oh, there you go.
Big one.
Ooh,
Ooh, pretty.
those are pretty.
And we're looking at the July 12th week. So that's anything that was submitted between the 6th and the 12th. Here we go. I'm going to shuffle up, and deal. All right, here we go. No way.
Double winner.
A double winner. How'd that happen? Boy, I tell you.
The dog's back.
Yep. So James
I
Pugh,
don't know.
yeah. Here's his video.
Wow. That's insane.
Yep. Yep. But he's got survival seeds as well.
Interesting.
What do you want to say? Because that
Anyway, there he is. So you go check him out.
Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Double winner, yeah.
That's super cool.
Lucky.
Yeah, definitely. But Karma, thank you so much for talking with us. You had some great
Karma.
points. Love the app
And
recommendation. I
My
still wanna see if I can
apologies on the
contact
water situation too. Wow.
them. That's awful.
Just for
Uh-oh.
you, Kayla.
Oh,
Don't show the girls kitty cats, please.
This is Moana. She was so tiny
Here
when
we
she
go.
was born that we couldn't tell whether she was male or female.
She's so cute. My goodness, so small. I gotta try to get footage of our kittens. They've been doing a ton of hiding recently because the kittens are super skittish. But we have 3 right now. She's so cute, dude. Oh my gosh. She's still got the baby kitten face.
She's about 3.5 months old.
That's so. Oh my god. Aw.
I was trying to get Bubba to get up here, but I couldn't get him. But this one is Minnie. Minnie Pearl. She's wearing a bracelet.
Hey, girls, I just gotta let you guys know that we're gonna have to drop because we have an appointment with my son for his birthday. We gotta go visit with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're good.
tell him happy birthday.
We got a dinner date with him in 20 minutes. So
Nice.
we're gonna have to drop, but we will be seeing you guys again next week.
Yeah,
So-
thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you.
They're going to be on Karma's tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
they'll
Yep.
be y'all on Karma's
Yep.
tomorrow, and that's gonna be at what time, Karma? 12?
1 p.m. Mountain,
No.
3 p.m. Eastern.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Mountain 12.
2 Central.
One Mountain, 2 Central. 2
Yeah.
Central.
Noon Pacific.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Have a good week.
Bye. Thanks so much for
Yeah.
being here.
Probably wrap up.
Yeah, we should. I want to see what's going on over there.
The dog broke his arm. I want to see him play.
I know. The pianist of the band that's playing, we saw him cleaning up from his last gig, and apparently right after he left, he fell tearing down and he broke his arm. And he was the
Aw.
drummer. So he's doing
goodness.
keys tonight, and I want to see how he's doing. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here. Hi, baby.
Thank you to Karma and her cat
Yep.
for being here and for the interview.
I dropped the internet.
You
But
dropped
thank
the
you so much for
internet?
being here, guys. It's on a mobile hotspot right
Oh,
now, and if I
okay.
don't keep it on the dashboard, that's what's fizzling out really easy. So since
Yeah.
it's been there, I haven't had any problems. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to Lorrie for everything you do for the collaboration. I'm sorry you couldn't stay on. Hope we will definitely try to not do this again next week.
Yeah, don't want to make this a trend.
I'm so
Put him on the closet this time.
Just watch out when you get out, because I've seen a couple people almost get hit walking across that street.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
They just be running.
I got the sidewalk right here, so I'm good.
I'll just climb over the center. But
No, because Grace is right. That does seem like we need that to happen. Just pass the kitten through the screen.
No, don't do that.
Bye.
I'll
I
turn
have
my screen off real quick.
She's
I
so
have
cute.
22 cats and kittens up for adoption, and if you can figure out a way to get them to you, I would be happy to adopt them out to you.
That's so cool. You're in Idaho?
I'm in Southwest Idaho, yes.
So if
Near
any of you
Boise.
guys in the chat are close, she has kittens.
And a few adult cats, around 1 to 3-year-old adult cats.
Wow. But everyone go make sure to check out Karma's channel. She does interviews and she does cat content and gardening. And she's got a super cool channel and she has very, very, very pretty cats. So go check her out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for all of your participation. Thank you for watching each other's videos and making videos for the collaboration. And your never-ending patience, because this is like the second week in a row that I haven't watched videos. But thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you guys so much. Have a safe and blessed week. We will see you next time. If you guys aren't doing anything at like 3 tomorrow Eastern time, we're going to be on Lewis Acre Farms channel. And then she gets to interview us. So that'll be cool. This week is going to be a little bit busy because we're helping out with a local fair. But I do have time to sit down and do that. So that's going to be so fun. And I don't think there's anything else I need to bring up. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we will see you next time. But yeah, have a great night.
Bye, guys.